This here is the bane of my life. Let me explain. So I told you in the last video that I was going to get a plumber to fix this, but yeah, he came, he fixed. Yeah, he said it was a problem for the electrician. But no, the electrician found out it was a problem for the plumber and him. So they're ordering parts and they'll be after this weekend. The thing is, this turns off and cuts the electricity to the entire house. So yeah, that's fun. But only if this number 1 here is on. Otherwise, these 2 and 3, if they're on, they're okay. So what they think is the problem is that the heating element in here, which heat up the water, is deteriorated again, and I just got a new one. And also the thermostat here, which is not working properly because it's overheating. It's going above set temperature, so that's great fun. But yeah, let's find out if they actually can fix this by next week when this video will be out. But in the meantime, I can vacate the basement where that is, because I can actually now start to fix the shower, because he has actually swapped the plumbing. So now I can actually rotate the shower mixer and I can actually have a correctly set shower. Thankfully, the heating system for the house and for the hot water, drinkable hot water, is 2 separate systems. So at least I can take a hot shower whilst I'm cold for having low heat in the house. But I do have the heat blower and the electrical radiator. But yeah, enough of that. Let's swap over the mixer. But yeah, let's hope that I'm in a better mood when this video is at the end. But yeah, let's swap out the shower mixer like I said before. Here's the shower mixer that I'm going to be swapping over, not out, like I said. It's basically, it's upside down because this was the cold water and this was the hot water. This was supposed to be cold water and this was supposed to be hot water. It got fixed, and thankfully I have installed here, if you can see it, a shut-off valve for both of these, so I don't have to shut off the water in the basement or into the house. I just have to shut it off there and then I can swap it over. So yeah, let's get to that. Yeah, I think you can see it properly. And the water shut off, and now the water is shut off, and now I can just start to loosen everything up. Just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on. You would think by how many times I already loosened this that I would have it down to a T, but no. There it came. With all the water. All the fabulous water. Thankfully I was gonna take a shower anyways, and I'm wearing dirty clothes. We all know where we belong, just wait. Wait for our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. Ooh, we are dreaming. nothing leaks. And maybe a little bit wet after that, but who cares? It actually works. So I'm off to a birthday party here in town, and no, you're not invited with me into the shower. Get your mind out of the gutter. This is YouTube, not OnlyFans. Definitely not OnlyFans, and definitely not invited to the shower. So yeah, I just got fiber. It's freaking awesome. And let me show you. So here's the fiber box and whatever that does. But basically, yeah, I got working internet. And the router is actually down here. And it's all powered by this electrical outlet. But I'm going to make it permanent. So I'm going to be placing here an electrical outlet. Temporary, but we know how temporary works. It's usually permanent. But yeah, let's do that. First, I have to thread the wire down here from that junction box over there, and then I can hook it all up. It's gonna be freaking cool. But yeah, let's do it. Something that was supposed to be easy never turns out to be easy. But the wire is through. I finally got it through, all three of them. Yay! So now just to cut down the end of the wire and start mounting all the brackets and everything. So yeah, let's get to that.
I promise you that it'll be cool.
it's finished and I've already plugged stuff in, and it actually works wonderfully. So that's getting power. And here is the service provider boxes. They are temporary, of course, because I have not insulated this wall. That's going to be later on, but it works perfectly. And I've got much better internet. And yeah, I think I did a pretty bang up job, pretty good job. And of course, as I said before, this is temporary. And here is my router. It got full connection. And yeah, I've told you before that I was a geek, and here is my server. My home entertainment system is on the bottom one, and I'm self-hosting a couple of things here. So this is what I want and I need. Need being very loose term. But yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, the heat in the house is pretty good. It's not cold and the system is working okay. So I'm pretty happy about that. But even though I don't have heat, I have internet. I can use that to keep myself warm. Yeah, right. No, but I'm actually grateful for having internet and proper internet. It changes so many things, especially around YouTube, the upload speeds and so on. And yeah, just makes a geek a little bit happier. So even though that hasn't been working perfectly, we did have good weather when it was acting up the most. It has settled down now, it's a little bit better, but when it first started acting up, I was quite lucky with the weather. It was quite strange. We almost had autumn weather here. Just a little bit. It's a little bit white outside now. Just a little bit. So we had a swing of around about 20 degrees Celsius. It went from 8 to 9 degrees Celsius down to -11. So that's quite the big swing. And it was quite strange having autumn weather in the middle of January. Yeah, if you're not a believer in global warming, and I don't care if you are, but that is freaking strange. But the bad news is, the plumber and the electrician aren't going to show up until after the weekend. So now is just to wait for that and hope that turns out good. But I'm actually going to just chill now and be... So until I see you next, remember to like and subscribe. And if you want to get a notification on how my electrical and heating goes, please hit the bell notification, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.